what is up? So I'm very excited for this video because I am a tech nerd and I am just so excited of what happened at WWDC yesterday. I watched it live and it was just awesome. It was the best one in a while. They had a bunch of things revealed and I'm just very happy. But the topic I'm going to be talking about today is going to be iOS 11. So we've been waiting for this update, we've been impatient, and I'm just very excited to be sharing this with you guys. But I'm just going to be sharing with you guys the bunch of things that you can expect to see on iOS 11 and a bunch of new things that has come up in the software update. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I've noticed that is new on iOS 11 is on the lock screen. When you open it, you will see all your new notifications, and when you swipe up, you will see older notifications, but you still have a bunch of things like the control center. If you swipe right, you can still access your camera. You have all those things still there, but I really like the new lock screen. So next thing that is very big is the new control center. I really like this. I know not a lot of people love that, the whole control center and what it looks like, but I think it's very cool. Everything is there, especially the cellular data. I really use that thing a lot, then I have to go into the settings application every time. So this is just going to make it much easier to put cellular data on and off. You have the brightness and the music. Those tabs are super cool. You can 3D touch to adjust them, or just the flash you can 3D touch also. It's very cool. I really like it. And you have a bunch of custom things that you can add to your control center, such as accessibility, shortcuts, alarms. You have a iOS screen recorder. I did a video on that if you want to go check that out. You have voice memos, text size, notes. You have a lot of things here in that magnifier, low power mode, do not disturb while driving. You have all those things that you can add to your control center, so you can really customize it to where you want it to be, and things that you don't really use you can take off. So it's very adjustable, so you can just do whatever you want. Next update is iMessage. You have two new effects that you can add to your iMessages, and that is Echo and Spotlight. Those are really cool. And you have an app drawer at the bottom of Messages that is also very cool. And you can just access a bunch of apps there, as well as Apple Pay is now available on iMessage at all times. So it doesn't work here in South Africa, sadly, but it's available a lot of places, and the apps that have stickers is on the app drawer. So you have a bunch of things here in the iMessage app that is also updated and is really cool. Another thing that they updated is the App Store, so that is super cool. It looks totally different. A lot of it looks like Apple Music. It's very similar to that, and I know again not a lot of people like it since it's very big, but I think it looks cool. It's not bad, and they have new tabs here at the bottom that says games and apps. So games are totally different, and apps, and then you have a today tab which has a bunch of apps that is popular for that day or something like that. So you have a bunch of apps there that you can use. Now one of the biggest updates that I've been waiting for is Siri. So she has been updated. She has a new voice and she has a new interface, and she's just so much smarter. I really like her voice. It sounds more human, I can say, and it has a male version as well. So I really like Siri's voice, and that they just updated her to be a little smarter, and she can now translate languages, but only like Italian and French and things like that. So I'm just very happy they made her smarter, so she is more usable and just easier to use. Another thing they added that I mentioned previously is do not disturb while driving. This is awesome for people who get easily distracted on the road by their phone. So this is very cool. I really think this could help a lot of people because this is a problem nowadays with people going on their phones while driving. So this is also a very cool feature that they added. For the iPhone 7 users, the portrait mode has been updated to do better in low light and just has overall better improvements. And I just think that's very cool, especially for me who does use portrait mode. And for camera, a bunch of things have improved, especially the fact that the videos and photos will now take 2 times less storage than they usually would. It's better compressor, and I just think that's very cool. So you can now take more videos and photos on your phone since it takes a lot less storage. On the topic of photos, the Photos application has a lot of new features such as live photos. You can adjust what you want the live photo to be the key photo, which I think is pretty cool. You can also add different effects to them. You can loop the live photos now, so it will just, like I said, go in a loop, which is I think pretty cool. And you can also adjust bounce if you want that, so that's something you can add. And you can add long exposure, but this is more for nature videos and photos. So like I said, there are a bunch of things you can do now with live photos. They really updated that, and I think it's always good to have an update on anything. So live photos, I don't personally use live photos that much, but you have it available, so that's always cool. Memory use on the Photos application has also been improved by noticing events and people, better facial recognition. All those things have been improved, so that's also cool. And I think that's just awesome that they are improving memory, since I kind of use memories a lot. I like to go through it, and I just think it's very cool. Overall, I really like iOS 11. I think it's so cool, and I just like the look of it and just the way they improved it. And if you want to, you can get the iOS 11 beta if you want to. I really like playing around with it and just seeing the new things that it can do. So definitely go check it out if you want to. I'm just overall happy what they said with WWDC and iOS 11, the iMac Pro, all those videos that you can go watch, and they're just a bunch of updates. So these are some of my favorite updates that I've just mentioned, and I really think these are pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up, comment down below all your thoughts on WWDC. What is your favorite new feature on iOS 11? Let me know in the comments down below, and definitely subscribe. I would really appreciate that. I'll see you guys in my next video. Be weird and be proud of it. Love you guys so much. Bye!